In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a Google document or a Google Doc and then share that Google Doc with your students so that your students may in turn share that with each other to collaborate on assignments. The first thing that you want to do is to go to the internet using your Google Chrome web browser, and then you want to log into your Allen ISD Google account. Simply type into the top toolbar google.allenisd.org. Once you get to the Allen ISD Google Apps sign-in page, use your normal login credentials, the same credentials that you would use to log into the Allen ISD network or to log into Skyward. And it's going to take you to your Drive page. Once you get to your Drive page, you can create the Google Doc by simply clicking on Create and then Document. It'll pull up a blank document just as it would in Word or any other word processor. First thing you want to do is go ahead and title the document. I'm going to put a title of a lab that we recently did in class. Lab over turgor pressure. Now, for this particular example, I'm going to show you how to create a template that your students can use and then fill out and collaborate together. And again, this could run across multiple applications. For this, again, this is going to be a lab report. Um, Depending upon the level of students that you're dealing with will determine how much information you give them or what type of template you might want to use. So you can set this up any way that you want to. You could leave it completely blank if you like. For my students, they need a little bit more help, so I'm going to give them a little bit more information. They need reminders, so I would say, name. I want them to put their name on their lab report, period. Okay, date. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the title of the assignment. And you can format this just as you would format a normal Word document. And then give them a little other assistance, such as objective, or you could also put problem if you wanted to add that in there. And these are obviously just the basic steps of the scientific method I'm going through. But if I have, for my students, if I leave these steps out, if I gave them a blank page, they would probably miss a step or two. So anyway, I have this basic template that I want my students to work on for this lab report. And now I want to take this template and I want to push it out to my students. I want to go put it in a place where they can go grab it and then download it and use it on their own and share it with each other. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this file and that I've created, I'm going to download it into basically a Word document. And another way to do this is you could actually start with a Word document because we're going to eventually come back and upload this. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to download this file. I'm simply go download as a Microsoft Word document. Now, the question might be, why don't I just take this file and share it directly from this spot? The reason being is that if I share this particular form with all of my students, then all of my students are going to be collaborating together on one form. I don't want all 135 students working together on one lab report. I want to do this lab report in pairs or in groups of 3, or whatever activity it may be. So I'm simply going to give them the template, and then they're going to take that template and share it with each other. So I've got my template here. Down here in the lower left, you can see it's the turgor pressure lab that downloaded. Again, you could start this in Microsoft Word if you want to create your template in Word, because we're going to upload it here in just a second. Um, so with this, okay, and if I click on it, it's going to open in Microsoft Word. But with this, I'm going to take this and put this into a link, okay? And then I'm going to put that link on my website. And this is taking forever to open. Don't quite know, but we don't need that at this point. So what I would do at this point, whether you start here or you start with a Microsoft Word document, is I need to basically upload it to my drive. So I'll go back to my drive, and then I'm going to hit this upload button. So go upload, files, and then I'm going to go find the file on my computer. Now this particular file for me is in downloads, right there, turgor pressure, and then open. And again, I added an extra step here just because I automatically started with a Google Doc, but you could very easily start with a Microsoft Word document. Maybe you already have a template constructed that you want them to fill out. You have a lab sheet already constructed in Microsoft Word that you want them to fill out. You could start from there and just upload it. So eliminate that first step. So here is the turgor pressure lab. I've uploaded from Microsoft Word. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open this. And what it does is it gives the students a view, and it's similar to a PDF. It gives them a view of the template, a view of the lab report. If you, again, if you were to upload this directly from Microsoft Word, it'd be the same way. But the students can't edit this. There's nothing they can do with this. Okay, it is they can't. I haven't shared it with them, so they can't use it at this point, which is actually a good thing, because I don't want them working from this document. Because again, we'd all be collaborating on one document. I want them to have their own. So I'm going to provide this template to them. So I'm going to click share, and then I'm going to change access to anyone with the link, and then can edit. It's important that you change your sharing preferences. If you don't change your sharing preferences, then they won't be able to get to it, see it, or edit the document. I'm going to show you how to do that again. You go to share, and then right here, right now it says private, only the people below can access, which is me at this point. So I need to change that. You go to change, and then I always use anyone with a link. You could just as easily use anyone with within Allen ISD if you wanted to be more private. Anyone with a link, and it's important also to change this one right here, can edit. They want to be able to edit this because they want to be able to access and download this particular template. So can edit. And then I hit save. And then right here, I'm going to take this link, this blue link right here, and I'm going to copy this link. Got it? And then I'm hit done. And then now I need to go and embed this someplace into my website where the students can access this information. Easy access. So I'm going to go to my website. You just go to the Allen ISD homepage or your school homepage and click sign in. Again, using your same login credentials. Once you're logged in, go to Site Manager. And then, as I've stated in previous videos, I always like to create a brand new page for assignments, because you can always delete the pages or inactivate the pages. So I click New Page. I want to click Flex Editor. This is the easiest page to use. It's a blank page. Type in the title of the assignment. Hit save. Now all I have to do is scroll to the bottom, and it'll have my turgor pressure lab report. Click on that page, and I can start to manipulate this page however I want to. And then I can paste in the link. It's important here that you use the hyperlink, the insert link button. If not, it will not get pasted in correctly. You're going to choose web address. Okay, and then right here in this box, you're going to paste in the link. Also important to remember that when you paste in this link, now I go to the front of the link, it has this HTTPS, okay, extension here. This needs to match. So I have HTTPS here, and then also here, and then I have to get rid of this, because if not, that means I'll have HTTPS twice, and it'll have an error. Why that is, I do not know, but that's how they created it here. So it should look like this, and then you can put insert link, and then your link's all set to go. Hit save. Now, when students go to your web page, they go to your website, and they go down and they're able to click on the link, and it pops up the page. So this is how the students would come in to access the document that you've created. Now they can click on this document, and it's going to go into a Google Doc, and it's going to pull up that Google Doc. It's important to remember that your students also need to be logged into their Allen ISD Google account using Google Chrome. If they are not logged into their Allen ISD Google account and using Google Chrome, then they will get an error message. It won't come through. So make sure that they are logged in as well. At the beginning of each period, if we're going to do this type of activity, my students automatically know. Log into their Allen ISD Google account using Google Chrome. So at this point, the students have the template. It's there in front of them, but remember, they can't do anything with it. You can click on this. There's no way I'm going to be able to start working or typing in text. Additionally, they want to be able to work on it together. So the first thing that they will do is they will go to File and then Open With. Again, if they're not logged into their Allen ISD Google account, it will not give them the Google Docs option. It'll just say Get More Apps. So that's always a troubleshooting tool that you can use. If it just says Get More Apps, they're not logged into their Allen ISD Google account. So we click on Google Docs, and when we do that, it takes this Word document that I uploaded and turns it into a Google Doc. Now, at this point, they have their own copy. They've downloaded their own copy. They're not working off of my copy anymore. They're working off their own copy. Okay? So I have one student open up this particular document, and then they need to share it with whoever they're going to be collaborating with. Who are they going to be working with in their group? I also have them share it with myself, have them share it with the teacher, because you want to see what they're doing as well. You want to be able to comment, you want to be able to interject your bits of information and provide feedback. So have them share it with you as well. So they click on share, and again, it's going to get the same message. Right now it's private. Only people below can access and edit, so they need to change that. Anyone with a link or anyone in Allen ISD with the link can, and again, edit, and then they hit save. Now, at this point, what they're going to do is simply start typing in the name of their classmates. Okay? Start typing in the name of their classmates. I'll put Joe, for example, and you'll see that it automatically populates. Now, there's probably a million Joes. Okay? So what you do is you add a period between and then start to type their last name, and then you'll get their name will pop up. Okay, every student now in ISD is in this particular and has uh, a Google address. Okay, has a Google account. Their name will pop up, and then they can click on their name. And again, I'm going to add myself in here. Um, Students know what my name is, so my name shows up as well. Whoever's in their group, they click on it, and then they click share and save. I have no idea who Joe Avina is, so I'm going to take him out of there. Okay, and click share and save. And then now I can click done. And then what would happen is I could go to my drive, and then I go to shared with me. Right now, it is being slow. There it goes. And you can start to see these are all my students that have recently worked on a lab report, and this is they have shared this with me. Okay, they have shared this particular information with me, um, and I'm able to click on their lab report. Okay, and right away I can see what information that they have put in and what they provided. I can edit. I can also make comments if I want to make comments on this particular assignment um, in order to help them along and so forth. They can work on this in class together. So they could be sitting side by side, both working on a computer together. They can be working on this from home, and it's going to show up in real time. So if they're at home and they're working on this assignment at the same time, they'll see each other typing on it at the same time. This is an excellent way for students to collaborate on assignments, for you to provide assistance and feedback along the way. Again, if you have any questions, please contact me with any questions you might have. It's Doug Wilhelm, DOUG underscore Wilhelm, WILHELM at allenisd.org.